What if the zombies you're facing aren't mindless creatures, but chemically engineered predators designed to evolve every hour? What if the cure you're searching for is the very thing that created them? And what if the only way to survive isn't by killing the infected, but by understanding the terrifying secret that binds all of them together? In today's video, you're about to learn how to defeat the zombies from the Elixir, their weaknesses, their hidden biology, their horrifying origin, and the shocking twist that changes every rule of survival. Stay until the end, because the final method you'll discover is the only one that works. And it might be too disturbing to forget. If you've never watched the Elixir, here's what you need to know. It takes place in a world where a miracle serum, created to enhance human abilities, mutates into a catastrophic virus. The infected don't rot, they don't decay, they evolve, and the more they feed, the stronger, faster, and smarter they become. The zombies in the Elixir are unlike anything the genre has seen. These creatures regenerate tissue within seconds, communicate through pheromone signals, sense human emotion like heat signatures, and worst of all, they learn. But before we talk about defeating them, we need to understand where they came from, why destroying the virus is far more complicated than pulling a trigger. It all starts with Dr. Elias Harvin, a brilliant biochemist who wanted to eliminate human weaknesses. His serum, the Elixir, was designed to make soldiers faster, stronger, and immune to pain. But Harvin miscalculated. The serum didn't enhance humanity. It liberated the deepest part of the brain responsible for survival instinct, and erased everything else. Subjects transformed into predators driven by a monstrous biological mandate: expand, multiply, and dominate. To make things worse, the Elixir virus wasn't airborne, but it traveled through bite, blood, sweat, and even tears. A single drop was enough. This is where the world ended, and where our story of survival begins. Every monster has a flaw, even the ones designed in a lab. Through the survivors' discoveries, we learn the Elixir zombies have three major weaknesses, though none of them are simple to exploit. Because their instincts run at maximum capacity, their nervous systems are wildly unstable. Flashbang grenades, sonic devices, and high-frequency pulses can stun them, not for long but long enough to escape. There's a moment in the film where a survivor named Lena uses a broken car alarm to paralyze an entire horde for 7 seconds. 7 seconds in the Elixir universe is the difference between life and being torn apart. These zombies heal rapidly, but their regeneration requires oxygenated blood. Destroy the heart and the system collapses instantly, no matter how mutated they are. It's gruesome, it's brutal, but in this apocalypse, headshots don't cut it, the heart does. This twist is what makes the Elixir so terrifying. The zombies aren't dead, they're alive to alive. This is the darkest discovery. All infected are neurologically connected to the first subject, whoever mutated subject 0. When its heart rate increases, theirs increases. When it becomes aggressive, they all become aggressive. And when it enters a dormant state, every zombie in the area becomes temporarily blind. This is the key. This is their Achilles heel, and the entire survival plan depends on it. After studying survivor strategies, the movie reveals 5 brutally effective tactics. These aren't easy, but they work. Zombies in the Elixir track vibrations and temperature, so survivors learned to use cold storage rooms, refrigerated trucks, sub-zero facilities. To mask their presence, the zombies move slower in extreme cold, giving humans the advantage. Fire, on the other hand, barely slows them down. High-frequency tools like modified speakers, broken microphones, and even damaged radios become powerful stunners. Survivors often used this method to create sound corridors, guiding hordes away from safe zones. These creatures aren't afraid of noise, but they are vulnerable to neurological shock. The zombies coordinate attacks using pheromone trails. If one spots you, the others will track you in seconds. Survival becomes a team effort. One distracts, one draws the horde. One goes for the kill. Fighting alone isn't bravery in the Elixir, it's suicide. This is the rule every survivor learns or dies ignoring. Because the virus reinforces bone density and muscle fibers, stabbing won't work. You need a shotgun blast, an explosive, a spear to the chest, or anything that can collapse the ribcage. Instantly gruesome. Yes, effective, absolutely. This is the only permanent solution. Destroy the alpha, and every zombie in a 10-mile radius collapses instantly. But there's a problem. Subject 0 is intelligent, it hides, it sets traps, it commands the others like a hive queen. Taking it down requires strategy and sacrifice. In the film's climax, the survivors come up with a terrifying plan. They intentionally trigger Subject Zero's dormant state by flooding its chamber with a sedative gas. This temporarily blinds the entire horde, and while the world sleeps, they strike. Lena and Marcus descend into the lab, navigating through heart-like tendrils pulsing with viral energy. The Alpha lies curled at the center, half human, half beast, breathing slowly like a nightmare waiting to wake. They only have seconds. Marcus hesitates, Lena doesn't. She drives a steel rod straight into the creature's heart. The Alpha screams, the building shakes. Every zombie in the city collapses, lifeless for the first time, but the victory comes with a price. Lena dies moments later, infected from a single scratch she didn't notice. The world is saved, but not without sacrifice. The true horror isn't the zombies, it's the idea behind them, humanity trying to perfect itself, and becoming something monstrous instead. The virus was never about strength. It was about control, and once unleashed, it controlled everything: minds, bodies, instincts, evolution. The only way to defeat it was to destroy the very thing that created it, and that is the chilling truth of the Elixir. If you enjoyed this deep, terrifying breakdown of how to defeat the zombies in the Elixir, make sure to like the video, comment your favorite theory or moment, subscribe to the Haunted Hour for more horror breakdowns. Share this video with anyone who loves scary stories, monsters, and apocalyptic survival, because here, the night never ends. If you want, I can also create a viral description plus hashtags, SEO optimized tags, thumbnail text ideas, a shorter version, a more brutal version, just tell me.